Hi everyone, and it's Mz.ChiGurl. I'm back for a quick update. So today I felt inspired. A couple of you have reached out to me personally, telling me that you missed my content. So I decided to try something different. Right now I saw at the grocery store they had some pink pineapples, or they're called pink glows. And so I decided that I was going to try them out and tell you all about it. So I've already started slicing some of them. And you can see that the flesh is different than an actual pineapple, as it's not yellow, it's actually pink. And so the plan is to cut these up, eat some of the flesh, and then I also wanted to try and make some pink pineapple juice that I can use either in mocktails or in cocktails. You never know. So I hope you'll stay with me and watch my journey so that we can determine what we're going to do with the pink pineapples. All right. Okay, so as you can see, I'm starting to cut the second pineapple. I cut the first one, and now I'm cutting the second one. I bought 3 in total. So, you know, this is the first try for me. I've never even seen a pink pineapple. I think I may have seen it like on Pinterest or something like that, but I never actually had one in person. And so when I saw that they had them on sale at Jewel, or as Mz.ChiGurl sometimes say, Jules, I said, I want to go ahead and try it. And they also had a sale where you could buy one for $3.99, but the regular price of a pink pineapple is actually $9.99. So I paid $3.99 for one. And then I paid $9.99 for 2 more because I wanted to make sure I had enough to make some juice. So, let's move these rinds out the way. And then I'm going to show you my second cut. The first cut, I did a little differently, and so it was more round. This one, you can see it looks more, well, no, it's not round. It's more like not an octagon. What's it? A pentagon. That's it. So, here's the cut of the pentagon pineapple. So what inspired me today to shoot some content was a couple of you have reached out to me, like I said, and told me that you missed me. Well, what happened to me was my mother actually was in the hospital about 3-4 weeks ago, and so I've been taking care of her. And once she was released from the hospital, she actually moved in with me. So we've been dealing with some growing pains, huh? And so, you know, now that I feel like we're more established and we have things, you know, all settled, I said, let me try and see if I can shoot some content for you guys. And so that's what I'm doing today for you. Okay, I'm done chopping up all of the pineapple. And here is what it looks like. I just tried a slice when I got done. It actually just tastes like a regular pineapple to me. When I was reading the description about it, it was saying that it would taste like cotton candy or something like that. Unless I have a messed up palate, I don't taste cotton candy. I just taste pineapple. So I'm probably just going to have some regular pineapple juice that's pink. But let's see what we get. I'm going to put some of it in the blender with some water. And I'm going to see how much juice we get with it. Let's go. Okay, here we are at the blender. So I'm going to go ahead and put the fruit in here. I think I'm going to cut the pentagons into halves so it's easier to get in the blender. There. And like I said, I just plan to add a little bottle, well, not a little, but I plan to add bottled water just to help it. And then I'm going to strain it to get all the pulp out once it's finished blending, and see how that comes out. So I'm not actually measuring how much fruit I'm putting in here. I'm assuming this is like 1 pineapple. Not a little under a pineapple, 1 whole pineapple. Okay. So we got all the flesh in here. Let's add a bottle of water. So pour that in. All right, 1 whole bottle of water. And now we're gonna mix. Uh-oh, there we go. See how it looks on the inside. I'm gonna put the camera over it. What do you think? You think I need to blend it some more? Let me get a mixing spoon and see. Let's see what I have here. Yeah, as you can see, I haven't gotten rid of my, what is it called? Black cutlery. They said that's not supposed to be good for you. It's gonna take me some time to replace. I mean, I just got it. I said, that's messed up. You know, you get something, and then they say, oh, it's not good for you. And then you gotta try around and replace all this stuff. All right, let's see. Okay. I don't feel any chunks in here. Wait. No chunks. And so I think this is gonna be good. Now all I have to do is I'm gonna taste it. So I'm not gonna put this back in there. No double dipping. It tastes sweet enough. So I just need to strain it. Okay, I'll be back with you with the results. Okay, so now I have the strainer on top of my caftan. This is actually pronounced carafe, not a caftan. Sorry, guys. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Look at this drip. The strainer is full and it's dripping very slowly. I thought it was gonna be faster than this. Yeah, this is gonna be a long video. Actually, I won't make it a long video. I'm just gonna shoot some of this for you guys. And then, you know, I know what we could do. What is it? Hold on. Please hold. Okay, so I do have a wooden spoon. I'm gonna see if I push it, if that helps the process. It is going a lot of going faster, but yeah, it's a lot of pulp. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like pulp like in my orange juice. So yeah, I'm not gonna have pulp in my pineapple juice. But at least I'm glad I'm able to smush it to make sure I'm getting all the juice out at one time. Okay, so now let me get the blender again and let's try this again. This is still, I see, going to be a long process. So I guess this is going to be a labor of love. I won't be doing this again. And so this will be my only fresh squeeze pink pineapple that I make. But I can just imagine all the cocktails I can make with this. Even mocktails. Like, I discovered this new drink from Fever Tree. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but it's like a sparkling drink. And they use it a lot in cocktails. And actually, that's how I was introduced to it. I went to a restaurant called The Well, and I had some kind of gin drink. And they used Fever Tree elderberry in my drink. Not elderberry, what is it called? Elderflower. And elderflower actually goes really well with gin. It actually has notes of those, I want to say, juniper berries to me, a little bit. But elderflower is more on the sweet side. Like, if you buy some elderflower liqueur, it's the bomb. And actually, I learned about that drink from Nene on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't know if you guys remember, but there was a time she ordered, this is when she first like got big and I guess started doing TV. And so she was like, can you make a drink for me? And so she said something like, can I have a glass of champagne with some, what did she call it? I forgot. And then she said, just a hint of Prosecco. It was so funny. What's the name of the drink? I can't think of the liquor. Let me find it, because I know I have it. Let's see. Here it is, St.Germaine. So this is what she said. She said, can she get some champagne with some St.Germaine and I want to say a hint of Prosecco. And that was her little cocktail. That's because this liqueur is really good. And so, anyway, that was my point in how I got into elderflower. But while I'm showing products, I might as well show the drink that I'm talking about. So this is the Fever Tree. And it has sparkling lime and ouzo. I tried this recently in a cocktail. Oh my God, it's so good. And actually, I can drink these by myself, but they had them on sale at Whole Foods. You know, they're sold out. I tried to go and buy some more, and they had none. You hear me? None. So I'm holding on to my last bottle like it's a precious jewel. Just to get back on topic. So this is the one that I was drinking with my gin drink. And see, it's called an elderflower tonic water. And so, I don't know, it's nice to drink by yourself. I see I got my son hooked on these too. And so he's been drinking them by itself. And they only have, ooh, I said only. This is actually a lot. They have 9 grams of added sugar. So that's why I don't drink them too often. But sometimes I'll treat myself. Okay. So this is the last scoop. I decided not to put you guys through it all. Especially since I needed to take a seat and break myself. You know, I'm still having my back issues. Which leads me to tell you that I got 1 more month. And then I'm actually going to have my surgery. So you're going to be without content again. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But I want to get this done so that, you know, I can get back to life and do the things that I love to do. And so this is just one of the things I get to do for you guys that, you know, is in my wheelhouse of things I like to try and experiment with. It's funny because since my mom has moved in, she calls me bougie. Now, mind you, my mother is the queen of bougie, but somehow I've out bougieed her apparently. And so, voila. This is how much we get from 1 pineapple and a bottle of water. I'm going to measure it, and let's see how much this is. Here's my measuring cup. Now, it's 2 cups, so Let's see if we get 2 cups or more. Ooh, it's more than 2 cups, y'all. Oh man, where am I gonna put this? I gotta do this again so I can show you how many cups it is. Okay, so the first cup is 2 cups. Let's see how much this is. Wow, we got 4 cups of juice from 1 pineapple. I think that's actually pretty good. I like that. And since this isn't full, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do some more. But this is my experiment with the pink pineapple, and I will show you more later on. Thanks for joining me. And thank you again for supporting the Mz.ChiGurl channel, or Out of Curiosity with Mz.ChiGurl. As you can see, this is out of curiosity because I've never had pink pineapple, and I decided I wanted to make some pink pineapple juice so that I can make some pink pineapple cocktails. All right, enjoy the rest of your spring. How are you enjoying the weather where you are? In Chicago, oh my God, this weather is crazy. 1 minute it's in the high 70s, the next minute it's in the low 40s. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys. Bye.